Hello, everyone, and welcome to Generation in Between, a Xennial podcast where we remember, revisit, and sometimes relearn all kinds of things from being 80s kids and 90s teens. Except today, all we're doing is remembering. I'm going to be giggling this whole time because if y'all haven't checked us out on YouTube, please do it just for this episode because Katie is dressed like Dumbledore and it is the funniest. Katie, tell them what we're doing today.
Yes. Hello, everyone. It is I, Dumbledore. Okay, so we've been dressing up all October for our recordings.
Yes.
And surprising each other with what we wear. We don't tell each other in advance. So we've had some pretty funny ones and we've had some fun ones together. But we decided today, the last day we're recording in October, we would bring a costume for each other. So as makes perfect sense. Danny was like, obviously, I'm going to bring a Dumbledore costume for Katie because, why not?
Hold on. This is what I was doing. I was trying to repurpose and reuse things, and I have lots of costumes. So when we were like, when Katie said, let's bring something for the other, I was like, oh, okay, well, we're going to go with funny. Mm-hmm. And I had a lot of options there, but I was like, actually, Katie in a beard the whole time.
And tons of hair and the hat and glasses.
Okay.
Basically, I'm a nose in a costume. Should I look at you? Okay.
I had to take a picture. Okay. That's amazing. So one year, years and years and years ago, Troy, my husband, was Dumbledore because we do family costumes. Caden was Harry Potter. He was like right at the Harry Potter age. He was like 8.
Aw.
Cooper was Ron.
Oh.
And then I dressed up like Fox the Phoenix, which was really funny, except nobody knew who the hell I was. So, but Troy, I always tell this because he kept saying he was Gandalf because the same actor played him. And also they look the same. And he would walk down the street and go, "None shall pass." And I was so annoyed because I'm like, you are Dumbledore. Say something that he says, but he didn't anyway.
That's great. So I'm Dumbledore. And yeah, that's what's going on. Well, and Danny, what are you?
Oh, well, Katie, actually, I feel actually kind of bad, but not really.
It's okay.
Because she got me a Care Bear little outfit, and it's really cute. It's a little Funshine Bear shirt and ears and a little tutu and socks, and I have a tail on. I'm not going to stand up and show the YouTubers my butt like Katie did with her leotard.
with my numerous leotards that I've worn this month.
And then socks and stuff. So I look really cute. And we have a really funny reel we just made. So look at our socials to see this.
So let me tell the story of your costume.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so when we said we were going to do this, right away, in my head, I'm like, I'm going to get her an inflatable unicorn costume.
I have one.
Oh. Of course you do. I was like, we're doing it. And like, that's all I was going to do. And I do own a studio and I have tons of costumes, but it was like stuck in my head. So I'm like, no, I'm doing this. But then I started to think about it and I'm like, can she sit in that thing? And can she record in that thing? And I actually like Googled around and like some people were like, yeah, you just deflate it a little. And I was like, you know what? This is too much. So then I was like, oh, you know, it would be really cool as if she was rainbow bright.
Oh, yeah, but that's extensive.
And yeah, it's like multiple pieces.
It's lots of pieces.
But I actually ordered it.
Oh, my God.
I was like, okay, we're doing it. It's going to be cute. And it was supposed to be here, I don't know, last week. So I just happened to be in my Amazon doing something else. And it said a little note, will arrive after Halloween.
Oh,
it had changed.
Boo. Oh, they changed it? That's not fair. I hate it when they do that.
I hate that too. But thankfully I saw it. Again, could have found something
in
my
costumes.
stash.
You should have just...
But I was like, oh. And then I was like, you know what? What about a Care Bear? So I just started Googling around, and there's tons of onesies that have like the little hood. But I know you get super hot when we record. And I was also like, that's not really a costume.
She's like, I know she didn't give me a onesie. Meanwhile, I bring her a beard, a wig, a hat, and a ginormous robe.
From head to toe. My feet are out.
But you usually have on layers. You usually have on a hood, like a sweatshirt.
Look,
and stuff.
Before we hit record, I was like, I'm really cozy.
She goes, this is cozy.
It is cozy. I'm toasty in here. So then I was like, okay. So that's when all the Funshine Bear stuff came together.
Cute.
And then it was like, yes, this is the one.
Well, it's adorable. But okay, so I do have an inflatable. Well, so my best friend Amber also loves to dress up. And one time we try to do a trip together every year. And one time I picked her up from the airport. It was during the pandemic. And we hadn't seen each other in a while, obviously. So she flew to see me and we got like an Airbnb. And all we did was sit in this Airbnb and it was freezing cold. We were in Kansas City. But I go to pick her up at the airport and I'm pulling up and I see her. And it's not a unicorn. It's like you're riding a unicorn.
Oh, those are cute.
And it has like one of those big, tall, like hats.
Uh-huh.
Like you wear at medieval times. And she was standing there and like holding like a little, what do you call it? That horses when you steer them.
A saddle?
Well, no.
Oh, like the bridle, the reins.
reins.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
She's like holding these reins and has these big. Anyway, so that was super funny. And so she brought me the same one. And we just like, I remember we made videos. We made TikTok videos because when TikTok was like first
during the pandemic.
Anyway,
or after it.
So I also have an inflatable T-Rex.
Cute. Well, what's funny is Tegan wants to do the unicorn now.
Cute.
Yeah.
Well, if she wants to ride a unicorn,
I'll ask her. I think she ordered the other one, but it was funny. I was like, oh,
well,
we could have
Tuesday.
tried it. It is Tuesday.
But anyway, I was trying really hard to repurpose and not buy anything else.
No, that was good. And I really should have, but it was almost like once I had one idea, then I had a different, I don't know. All the ideas just ran together. That's okay. You look great.
I know. I look adorable.
You do.
That's why I said I feel bad.
So do I.
Well, you do. Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
You look very wisdom filled.
I am. when we were recording the reel, I kept like doing stuff. She's like, "Why are you doing
holding her finger up?" And I'm like, "What is that?"
Well, I don't have a wand, so. But then I was like, I feel like God. So then I was just like acting like God. I don't know,
which is
well, no one really knows. I was acting like anything, but we're back. We're back, and I'm Dumbledore.
Really knows. Okay, so. Anyway, this is our last one. Halloween's a few days away, but this episode's going to come out after Halloween. So you're just going to have fun with us a little bit longer.
I love that.
In costumes. And today, what we're doing is we're just going to be chit-chatting. And you know what's funny? I saw our friend and listener, Patrick, this weekend. I saw him and his wife, Dina, and we were just chatting about podcasts. And he's like, you know what, though? My favorite episodes are when y'all are just like, talking and like being yourselves and being authentic and y'all get the giggles and all this stuff.
Well, that's good.
So that's what we're doing today. We are going to talk about memories from trick-or-treating in the 80s, early 90s. We were supposed to bring pictures, but Katie couldn't find any and I only found a few.
Okay.
So, I mean, I don't have a lot, but we have pictures in our brains.
We really do.
So
we really do.
If you've ever wondered what it was like back in the heyday of cheap costumes and masks, you're about to find out. So we're just going to be chit-chatting today. It's a little bit different than our but listen, that last episode on Blair Witch had so much research. Y'all good for a while.
Yeah, I think everyone's still processing that one, including me. And look, I have years of wisdom, everyone. Can't you tell? I shall share it today with all of the listeners and children.
Oh my gosh.
So, okay, so do you have like an order? Because I have like a question that could kick it off, maybe. Do you have an outline in your head?
I see one of your eyes looking at me. And your beard? Katie's beard keeps like gathering on the microphone.
Oh, no.
It's the mustache part.
It's the mustache. Okay, I'll lean back a little. I'll just project.
Well, I mean, I have pictures that are actually, I have more than
what I was
going
to ask was, what was your favorite Halloween costume as a kid?
Well, ironically, this is hilarious. We've talked about this before.
Maybe this is in the back of my mind.
No, you're I'm dressed like a Care Bear today, but this is not the first time I've been dressed as a Care Bear.
Yeah.
So, my mom, I was obsessed with Care Bears. If y'all have been listening since day one, if y'all are OG fans, you know this. And my mom was crafty, but she couldn't sew. So like she couldn't like make clothes, but she was crafty, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So she was pretty creative.
I like that.
So this was 1980. Let's see if it's on the picture. I will show YouTube the picture and then I'll describe it for people who are just listening. The best part about these pictures, though, that I brought from my house are if you look in the background of the pictures and you can see the 80s aesthetic that was
I love that
so
too.
strong in my house. So my mom got me a turquoise teal sweatsuit. Remember how you could go to like Kmart and buy like a Hanes
Oh
shirt
yeah.
and pants, and
Yeah.
like that was a thing. And then she used construction paper and poster board.
Cute.
She cut out a big circle for my belly and drew on there like the Care Bear design, and then even made the butt heart that said Care Bears. And then she got a headband and used the construction paper to make the ears. Because y'all, we didn't have all these costume options when we
No,
were kids.
not
We
at
did
all.
not. It was you made something or you bought a cheap one in a bag. Like there was not. And then she did. Yeah. Oh look, I did. I had the freckles. We were debating
See?
if I needed the freckles, and so I was Wish Bear. So look, I will show you. Hold on.
Cute.
I'll show you too. The
What are
camera's
you
up
doing?
there. I don't know.
Aw, those are cute.
So that was me as a Care Bear. I want to say this was 1986, 1987. I think I was about 6 or 7. But isn't that adorable?
Let me see.
That was my favorite. I was so excited.
So cute.
And I honestly, I don't know if I wore that.
You're so proud of it.
I know, I loved it so much. I don't know if I wore that for Halloween or if that was like, school, you would dress up for something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was Halloween though. But and listen, I grew up in Louisiana. It was hot. It's like Florida. Like everybody's so excited because it might be a little chilly on Halloween, and I'm stressed out because, of course, I plan accordingly. We live somewhere hot. I'm going to freeze in my costume, which doesn't happen. Okay. Anyway, what about you?
That's awesome. I can see the picture in my head, so I'm hoping there's one more spot I need to look for pictures, but I was a punk rocker.
Love that.
For 1 year, and same thing.
Wait, you've shown me that picture.
Yeah, I must have it somewhere. We'll find it in our shared album.
You were at your dad's house,
and I took a picture
so maybe
of it.
you didn't send it.
Okay. But same thing. I just took clothes I already had. But then, like, my mom rolled up my sleeve and drew a tattoo on my arm.
Love.
And then we took my crimper and crimped my hair and, like, had it in a high ponytail and had, like, all this bright makeup on. And that was, like, my favorite one.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's funny you say that because the next picture I'm going to show you, one of my sister's friends was dressed just like that.
Oh, I love it. See?
Okay. So this is the earliest Halloween picture I found in my stash. And this, I was like 4 or 5. So 1984, 1985. Oh, let me mention any picture. Don't look ahead.
I'm not, I cannot see anything.
I meant to describe the background. We had wood paneling in my living room. Living room.
In my living room.
In my living room, which you can see. But look on the wall. Look at our first cordless phone. Can you see the base of it?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Isn't
so
that hilarious?
Not on it.
No, the phone's not on it.
Okay.
Which we'd always get in trouble for because it had to charge for like 8 hours or something crazy. And it had one of those big long antennas.
Yep.
But you can see it on the wall, mounted on the wall. But yeah, the wood paneling is in and look, there's my dad's briefcase from work.
Aww. And the floor, the like linoleum.
The linoleum floor.
So good.
Oh my God. Anyway, so you were a punk rocker. This first picture I found, I was like 4 or 5. I'm dressed like a witch.
Oh.
I think I even had my face painted green. It's kind of fuzzy. I can't tell. I don't know what my sister's dressed like. But I do know she has on one of my mom's old bridesmaids dresses. My mom kept all her bridesmaids dresses that she had to wear when her friends were getting married. And I want to say this was one of her bridesmaids dresses. Like that was one of her people's. And she kept them in a trunk with our dress up stuff.
Cute.
And my mom was little. I mean, she was less than 5 feet tall and super, super skinny. So it wasn't that like outrageous to put on like her old clothes, if that makes sense, because she was so little. So it was like kid size already.
Yeah.
But I don't know what my sister is. She has on some kind of crown. Maybe she was a princess. But look at her friend. Big hair, mismatched clothes, some kind of crazy eyeshadow, but it's super
adorable.
Super fuzzy picture. It's old.
It's cute though.
And that was me as a witch.
Yeah. Oh, you're the happiest little witch.
I know
pumped. It was Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz one year.
Well, ironically, I had a picture of that, but I couldn't find it.
I know I have a picture of it too somewhere, and some of my friends did like the other characters. I think I was like 10 or
cute.
11, so I was getting a little
Cute.
older by the time I did that one. I'm trying to think. I was a firefighter one year, but I remember it was like that like plastic hat
Oh, let's talk about the plastic.
and like a raincoat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could go to to like the Kmart. Like Kmart, Walmart was not a big deal.
Not then, no.
Kmart, like, did y'all have a Kmart?
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to Kmart for like everything.
Yeah.
But this was before Target and before Super Walmart.
Yeah.
And before all the things. So there was only a few
Before
places.
Amazon.
Oh yeah, way before Amazon. This was before you could just go anywhere and get a costume. So
Right.
you were either wearing a hand-me-down, something or other, or you did like we said, our parents just kind of threw some stuff together. I know Troy's stepmom handmade her kids' costumes for a long time, like bought patterns and sewed them.
That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you went to the store to buy a Halloween costume, there was a time in the 80s that had these plastic masks.
Mm-hmm.
And do you remember this? It was like a plastic, almost like pillowcase thing that you'd put on.
Yes.
So like a print, like let's say you wanted to be a Care Bear. The mask was like a plastic ass, scary looking mask most of the time. And then the plastic thing, it was like a poncho, a plastic poncho. You'd put it on over your clothes.
Yeah, and it would just kind of have the thing painted on it.
And like the fire hazard, like nobody's business.
Oh my gosh.
Flammable.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was basically my firefighter one.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like the plastic hat, but then I think they put me in my own raincoat.
Oh, okay.
And my own boots. And maybe I had like a toy axe or something.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it was cute. But I'm trying to think. It's weird. I can't remember a lot of mine. I definitely went as a princess at least once or twice.
You know what? I don't think I ever dressed like a princess.
Yeah, I think I definitely did.
Don't think I mean, a witch? I did that.
Yeah.
I think I did that more than once. Yeah, I don't think I ever dressed like a princess, which is weird.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, I wasn't into like super girly stuff until later on in life.
Mm-hmm.
So like I hated wearing dresses.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be like, my mom used to, it was funny because my mom and my sister were like the aesthetic. They were like very like 80s preppy aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
yeah.
like the country club vibes. We were not a country club income bracket, but that they like wore like little polos and like but I was always like, I always wanted to wear like different color socks and like big colors. And like my mom would say I was funky. Which is not a positive thing now, but she meant it. Because like, remember that was when Punky Brewster, that's who I wanted to be.
I think that's the year I was the punk rocker was because of her.
That's the year I wanted to be. That, I mean, not the year. That was the vibe I was going for.
That's probably an episode we'll have to do. Revisiting Punky Brewster.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, man, I loved that show. I loved her too.
Okay.
What else you got?
Well, girl, this is Troy. Okay, I can't wait to show you this. Some of these, I'm not sure if they were Halloween, but I'm in costume. So, okay, this one was for sure on Halloween. And it was probably about 3rd grade time frame. I'm in the picture with my friend Becca, who lived down the street or around the corner. I can still remember where her house was. She moved when we were going into middle school, I think. But we ended up going to high school together. Anyway, hey Becca, if you're listening. We were about to go trick-or-treating. And I'm just going to show you the picture and you tell everybody what we're dressed like.
Okay. A devil?
Now, this is like late 80s.
Is she a bunny?
She's Roger Rabbit.
Oh.
But please explain my devil costume.
Okay. Well, it looks like it's like a red satiny material. And it's got a hood with horns and a definitely drawn on penciled mustache. Very thin mustache. Bright red lipstick, and then it looks like maybe just like a red cape attached to the hood.
Okay. So I think this was a hand-me-down costume. I think my sister was also a devil. This is hilarious because this is the 80s, right in the middle of Satanic Panic. And my parents were like super Christian people. So I love the thing that I love about this is they still could find the humor and that it's like it's a caricature of something that they believed was like a thing.
Right.
I don't believe in the devil. I believe in evil, but anyway. The funny thing to me is the freaking mustache. Like Troy looked
I
at
love
it and he
it.
goes, "Why did you have a mustache?" I was like, "I have no idea." But then I remembered a lot of the like cartoony depictions
Mhm.
of the devil. He had like a little wiry
You're
mustache.
right.
I remember I had a pitchfork. Can you
Oh,
imagine me?
that's amazing.
So, like, walking around as this, I love that costume. And then he was looking at my friend Becca, who was Roger Rabbit, and it was basically bunny ears and like a white shirt, a red little bow tie, and then suspenders. He goes, "Why does she have on Christmas suspenders?"
I
was
thought
like,
the same thing.
probably because that's what her dad had.
Yeah, he probably
And,
wore them for
like,
Christmas, and
so-
it's like, oh, Roger Rabbit wears suspenders.
I'll show YouTube the picture. Hold
Yeah,
on.
here we go.
And then- I keep going the wrong.
Oh my God, the mustache is so much.
Oh, I mean, listen, I guess evil is a thin mustache.
You know what? It is, at least back then. Maybe evil has changed its style aesthetic, but back then.
I love how my brows, they also colored in my brows.
I was gonna say your brow. That was gonna be my next comment. They're like very thick and bushy, and I didn't know if like they're supposed to be or if they were drawn on.
Well, before I plucked the death out of my eyebrows, I did have like a unibrow situation when I was a kid, which they never grew back. But I think they just, honestly, I think my mom just colored them in.
Yeah.
But
oh my God, they're so great.
That's hilarious.
And you have them like lifted in the picture, like you have like an evil.
No, I think
smile.
that was my normal smile.
It's the mustache.
That was before I had braces.
It's
all right,
the mustache that makes it look evil.
And I didn't do this. This is how she drew them.
Okay,
like a Betty Davis look.
Cute.
My evil smile. That's like my normal smile.
The whole face. I don't just mean your mouth.
It's the
I mean
mustache.
everything going on looks
Oh God,
evil.
made me laugh so hard. I
I love that so much.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to see. That's Care Bear, devil. So far we have pictures of me as a Care Bear, a witch, and a devil.
I love it. 2 for evil, 1 for good.
But those are all. I feel like everybody has been a witch at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Probably, maybe not a devil. I don't know. I feel like I knew a lot of people who dressed up like the devil.
I feel like I did too. I never did. Well, we weren't allowed to dress up as anything supernatural or scary.
Oh,
So we had to be like real things.
Okay.
Or I could probably be like a unicorn, but we couldn't be like ghosts or devils or vampires or anything like that.
Well, tell the listeners why, because if they're new here, they may not know.
Oh yeah, no, we just had a very conservative
There you go.
home, and they believed in like, you know, if you give attention to those things, then
I see.
you give them life.
It's like why you didn't have a Ouija board.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Which is fine because there's plenty of things to dress like. But as an adult, I've dressed like a witch. Never a devil though.
I was gonna say, have you like rebelled? Have you rebelled?
Have you rebelled yet? No, I mean I was the vampire mom that one
Oh,
year.
yeah.
That was kind of fun, but that was more of a joke
Yeah,
than like
but still.
really trying to be scary. And then I was a witch one year with the kids, but otherwise, yeah, I've been like normal characters. Yeah,
Okay. Nothing.
I've never been anything
Next year,
too.
devil with a mustache.
I have to, and make my eyebrows even bigger than
Yes.
they already are. We're gonna
Big,
do it.
dark eyebrows.
We're
Okay,
doing
this
it.
next one. Okay, this one might make me a little sad.
Oh,
I think I was dressed up for like Storybook Week. See,
Mhm.
we didn't have Spirit Weeks when we were kids back in
No,
the 80s.
no.
We would have, I do remember though, there was like Storybook Week, and there was one day, not the whole week,
mm-hmm.
where you'd come dressed as a storybook character. And I was you're going to love this one. I was super into Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, I love Little House on the Prairie.
Books at
Yeah.
at this time, not the show, the books. I loved to read the books. So I dressed like Little House on the Prairie. I had that's a bonnet. That's like, you can't see it. It's
That
like,
is adorable.
and that was like some kind of dress up situation. I don't know where we got this dress,
Mhm.
but my mom braided my hair. But here's the part that's sad. What's by my foot?
Your white kitty.
Yeah, that's my white kitty who my sister accidentally ran over.
Oh God.
Did I ever tell that story?
I feel like I knew that.
I think we'll revisit it. Sorry, Tara. Just fast forward, not to bring up trauma for you.
Oh.
So I love cats. I always have loved cats. My
Mhm.
mom loved cats, so we always had cats. But this was the first cat I had that was like quote unquote mine.
Oh.
And I wanted a white cat. What I wanted was a white Persian cat. But
Mhm.
those be a lot of money, and my mom didn't believe in like breeding animals and all that. So, I can't remember where we adopted this little guy from, but he was all white except for his tail
Oh, it has orange in it.
was orange and white stripes.
That's so cute.
So he had a tabby in him somewhere, obviously.
Yeah.
But he was hilarious. He was super energetic. I named him Popcorn, but we called him Poppy because when he would run, he would kind of pop.
Oh, that's
And
so cute.
He was so cute. We got him when he was a kitten. And my mom was a big believer in adopting. We had lots of strays. So I can't remember his origin story, but he used to love to sleep curled up on my neck right by my face. And we have a picture of that too. And then, yeah, he wasn't he did go outside sometimes. Most of our cats were indoor only cats, but he would sneak out. And what he liked to do was play chicken with cars.
Ugh,
And
Poppy.
so he would dart behind them. And my sister was backing out one day at night. And
ugh.
yeah, we didn't know he was outside. It was really tragic. And I mean, it was obviously tragic for her.
Yeah,
and me.
obviously an accident and nobody's
It
fault.
was really sad. So I came across this picture and I was like, oh, and I loved that cat. Then we're just gonna stay down for a minute, and then
we're down. Let's stay down there.
Let's go. I had another cat a few years later. We adopted 3 strays. My mom had one, my sister had one, and I had one. And mine was a gray cat, and her name was Sugar. And she was probably the sweetest cat I've ever known in my life.
Aww.
She got out one night, and some dogs attacked her.
Aww.
And my mom heard it. Like, she heard the dogs, and she was like, oh, shit, like, the cat got out, or one of them did. And my mom went out there and got her and brought her to the vet, like the all-night vet. Turns out the kitty only had 1 kidney. And it got damaged, and that's how she died.
That's awful.
The vet said if the cat would add 2, would have been okay.
It
was so I was like cursed. I was like could not
keep a cat.
Every cat that was like quote unquote mine died. And that happened. Then a friend of mine, tell me if you would panic as a mother. For my birthday, when I was like 12 or something, I was like in middle school. A girl that I was friends with showed up to my party with a cat to give me as a present.
Oh, yeah, I would freak out.
I would be so pissed as a mom. Like, what the hell is wrong with her parents to be like, oh, yeah, bring a living creature into somebody's house. Did not ask my parents.
Oh, my God.
Nothing. And that cat was crazy. We could not litter box train the cat, which if you know anything about cats, they pretty much train themselves. It ain't hard. That cat would not litter box train. So we had to give her to one of my mom's friends that lived on a farm. And they really were on the farm.
Yeah. It wasn't like she actually
went to the farm. They're going away to the farm. They lived on land or whatever. So the cat could live outside.
Okay.
But I know. So let's get out of my cat tragedy.
Aw. I lost a dog once like that too. Got out and got hit by a car. Yeah, my first dog. My first lab. A black lab. Her name was Lady. And she was only like 10 or 11 months old. We had a fence. And we lived not a super busy road, but somewhat. And we had just been at my grandparents' anniversary party. They had a big party. So my mom was bringing in all these boxes through the gate, and she got out. And so my parents were like chasing her, and she got hit by a car. Oh, yeah. Took her to the vet, all that, but it was too late. Oh, I know. I cried for days.
Oh, yeah.
And my mom didn't really want us to get a dog in the first place. She was fine, but she wasn't like a huge dog fan. And I remember her crying for like a week.
It's a traumatic.
Yeah.
It's a loss. I mean, they're part of your family.
Yeah.
Animals are part of your family.
I think she felt bad too.
Oh,
and I get that as a mom now.
Oh,
At the time I was like, it's not your fault. You didn't hit it. But she felt like, oh, it's my fault.
My sister was the same.
Yeah.
And we had other traumatic things happening. Actually, that wasn't too long before my dad died, so that was a whole banner year. Middle school sucked for me.
Oh my God. It's bad anyway, and then yours was just extra bad.
Ooh, yeah, it was a mess. Anyway, let's move on.
What else you got?
Okay, speaking of middle school. Oh, wait, no, I'm not there yet. That's coming up, and you're going to laugh a lot. So this one I put out of order. Whoops, my bad. I don't think this was Halloween, but I think it was either one of two things. It was either around Halloween or Mardi Gras. because people dress up for
Oh,
Mardi Gras too.
yeah, that's true.
And the only reason I brought this picture is because I found it and I want to know if you remember wearing these. Do you remember these?
No, what the
Oh my
hell?
God,
Oh
stop!
wait, is that like a wig?
It's like a tinsel wig.
Tinsel wig. I do remember those.
Okay.
Yes.
Do they still make these?
I probably know.
Okay.
And I know everything because I'm Dumbledore and I'm very wise.
She goes, no. I feel like they have these at Party City or something.
But why? Who would wear them? Like what costume?
Me?
But what costume does that go with?
I don't know. It could be like what if it's like your Spirit Week or something? You're wearing all green or something. Okay, so first let me explain what this is. Let me show this picture.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
I'm the one in the overalls, and mine was rainbow color tinsel, of
Cute.
course. So that's my next door neighbor. Her name was also Tara. So she was little Tara, and my sister was big Tara for like years. And I think we were going to a Mardi Gras parade, but they used to make these cheapy wigs. I say wigs, they were like $5. You could buy them at the Kmart, and they were like tinsel, like you put on a tree, but it was like shaped like hair.
Mm-hmm.
I loved tinsel wigs. Oh, but this is where it began.
This is where we're seeing the origins.
The thing that sucked though was they were a piece of crap, obviously, and you'd move your head wrong and tinsel would fall out.
It'd be everywhere.
I mean, but they were so fun. Y'all, if we're going to Google this, if they make tinsel wigs, we're wearing them.
All right, we're going to find them.
This was like, I had to bring it just because it's so like of the time. And I'm like, I wonder if and look at my Velcro shoes. I hated tying shoes.
Well, they're so
and it
cute,
took me forever to learn how to tie my shoes.
Yeah.
Same happened with my kids.
Mine too.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought maybe it's a generational thing, but like they still panic if like, someone's watching them.
Same.
And they're like, tie your shoe. They're like, they can't do it.
Yes.
Like I've had to tie like literally my middle schooler's shoes before because they like
they don't have time.
They know how, but they like get
literally.
Tying shoes is not that easy though.
It's really not.
To be honest
such
with you,
fine motor skills.
It really does.
Yeah.
And you know, like, oh, kids can't tie shoes nowadays. I'm like, I couldn't tie my shoes, you know. So
I remember having
now, but
do you remember having like they had like that practice thing you could practice with?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm talking
about?
I totally had one of those. It was the hardest thing. But and nowadays you don't even have to buy shoes with ties.
No.
But we didn't have many.
Right.
After you got past a certain size when you were in the 80s.
Right. Now, like any size you can get without ties.
Well, you know what I bought? I bought for my kids. That was great, but now they won't let me buy them. Caden's a grown ass adult. He can buy his own shoelaces. But Cooper, I use these for years. Also because he doesn't like taking the time. Mm-hmm. He wants to just go, which I understand. Like whatever. You can get these like no tie laces, not like the curly ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
It's like rubber. It's an individual piece of rubber you put in the things.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of looks like laces, but then you just slip them on. They're the coolest.
I've never seen those.
Oh.
I'll have to check
Game
those out.
changer.
Okay.
You know what he still will have them on is his Converse.
That's what I was about to say. Yep. All my girls wear Converse.
Yeah.
They have other shoes too, but that's like one of the shoes they regularly will wear, even like different pairs of them. And they all tie.
Yeah.
But he puts those in his Converse?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Now, I don't know if they'd work in the high top Converse, but the low tops, they do.
Yeah, that makes sense. That
makes
sense. Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to, speaking of middle schoolers.
Yay.
So, I just dropped all my memories on the floor.
By my bare feet. This is great. We're doing good.
All right. So, this, I don't know why my grandma marked it as my 13th birthday because that ain't true. My grandma,
your 13th Halloween.
Well, but she put 11/11/93. Like this was my birthday, but this was definitely Halloween because I remember distinctly.
Oh, she actually put your birthday on there.
Yeah, I don't know why she did that.
That's weird.
I don't know. My grandma was hilarious, and a lot of these pictures that she took it upon herself to mark a lot of our pictures with dates, and I'm so glad she did it.
Mine too.
And but you can I can't wait to show you these because there's so many funny things in one. I'm gonna give you a little backstory.
Okay.
So the girl in this picture is my friend Jennifer. She also lived down the street and around the corner from me the other way than Becca. This was middle school. This was, I think, if it was 13, I was in 8th grade. And this was the year that I decided I'm going to do a more grown up costume. So I went and got a sexy nurse costume. I don't look sexy. Don't worry.
I say nothing. I just stare at
Don't
her.
worry.
Okay.
But I remember coming in the house with it in the package,
Mm-hmm.
and my mom was like, "What?" And my mom was not super like restrictive. Obviously, she let me dress as Satan with a mustache. So like,
Yeah, but that's not sexy.
right. But my friend, okay, didn't get the memo that it was the year we were gonna be adult looking, and she dressed up like a witch with a green face and
Oh my
everything.
god, I love it.
Also, I didn't want to. We were gonna. This was like our last year to trick or treat too. We're like, this is our last one. We're gonna whatever. And I didn't want to wear heels, so I wore white flats with fishnets.
Wow.
Are you ready for this?
I don't know. Yes.
I'm gonna let you
Let me
look
look
at
up
them. I'm gonna let you look
close.
at them, and then we'll talk about the background.
Oh my gosh, how funny. Yes, the background.
I had
we
braces, and then I also had like those bangs back in the
must. Yeah.
90s where we curled them under.
Yes, I did that too.
With a rolly brush or
Yeah.
a big curling iron.
Oh my god.
Okay,
That's so cute.
I'm going to show y'all these 2 pictures, and then we're going to talk about the background in my house, okay? Because it just gets funnier. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't even think you can see that. Can you see that?
A little bit. A little bit. We'll put them on the socials too.
Okay. All right. So, sorry. Oh my God. There's just all kinds of crazy shit happening. So in the background of these pictures, I told y'all we had wood paneling. You can see the wood paneling. Our kitchen, I think this might have been the year my mom finally took the wallpaper down. In the kitchen, it used to have like wallpaper from the 70s that was a bunch of bell peppers. And it
What?
Which nowadays it'd probably be a really cool retro aesthetic because it was like avocado green, orange, gold, but it was bell peppers.
I love it.
The kitchen. I think that's the year she finally, and it was wallpaper, and I think that's the year she took the wall. Our whole house had different wallpaper in every room. Have I ever told you about the wallpaper that was in my bathroom?
No.
Oh my God, you are gonna love this. And it was very entertaining as a kid because I would think up stories. So on our, this is so tacky. This was all stuff that was done before we lived there.
Right.
And my parents just didn't have the money to like renovate the whole house. So we just left it and little things would be done at a time. My bathroom, well, I say my bathroom, it was like the bathroom in the house, was wallpapered. It was like pink and white was the aesthetic, but it had all these little vignettes, little scenes of poodles in Paris.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
Cartoon poodles. Like one was in the hair salon getting her hair like curled. The other was like shopping with her little shopping bag. I swear to God.
So cute.
I can't, those are the only 2 I can remember. But it was like all these pictures of these poodles. And we even had like the bathtub was even like a dark pink, and the toilet. I think I remember having a dark pink toilet, but that could be wrong. May have just been the fur. You remember whenever we put fur on the toilet seat?
Yep.
But the bathtub was definitely pink, like a dark pink color. And I remember we kept those poodles up. I can't forever. Like those poodles were on that wall. The Parisian poodles.
The Parisian poodles. We had a ton of wallpaper in our house too. Like we moved a decent amount when I was little, but when I was like 7, we moved into the house that like my parents stayed in.
Okay.
Till recently when they downsized. And same thing. We moved in as is.
Yeah.
And there was like orange shag carpet.
Oh, we had blue.
Green as well. Yeah. Different wallpapers. My parents' room had like, I actually would like probably like this wallpaper now, but it had almost like robin's nests. It was like trees with like twigs and nests and birds and stuff. I don't really understand, but same thing. We just kind of
Did you have
Fixed it
Parisian
up.
poodles?
No, I wish. I would do that now in a
I
bathroom.
know. And it's funny because you think about it then and it was tacky then, right?
Mhm.
But now, if you had that in your bathroom, you had a pink tub and Parisian poodles on the wall,
Mhm.
it would be like
A statement. Like, yeah,
right.
it'd be cute.
So it's just funny how like trends come and go,
It is funny.
you know?
Yeah.
And like we had shag carpeting too, only in the bedroom. Cause I think that was a product of the times too. Like what people did wallpaper because it was what people did at the time.
Mhm.
And it was easy. Well, supposedly it was easier than paint. It kind of wasn't. But, you know, also everybody would do different kind of carpet in different areas of the house.
Right. You kind of, instead of it being sort of a cohesive house,
Yeah.
which I'm sure there were some like that, homes were kind of like each room was its own
With
thing.
its own thing.
Yeah.
Like we had that linoleum, as you can see. It was in the kitchen. Well, this was like kitchen and living room right here.
Mm-hmm.
The other room on this side, there's a door that was, and the front door was this way. That was a formal dining room because everybody had those, but they turned it into, like that was like a playroom. And then when we got older, it was just like a sitting room. Like, you know, we put a TV in there or whatever. And our piano was in there with the scary dolls that moved. Remember I told you about that?
blinked.
The Madame Alexander dolls, we had them all on top of our piano, and when you played the piano, they would blink at you.
Oh my God.
Creepy. But then in the bedrooms in the back of the house, it was blue shag carpeting,
I love it.
like royal blue, and it was so nasty.
Yeah, like to this day, I don't like to have carpeting in a house because of the carpet that was in my house growing up.
Literally.
Like, I don't want it anywhere.
I like it in a bedroom. You
don't
don't have carpet in your bedroom?
No, we have no carpet anywhere in our house.
Oh.
We did when we first moved in, and I've slowly won getting rid of it as we've redone floors.
I like carpet in a bedroom, and in my house, that's only, we have carpet in the bedroom, and then we have carpet upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like it's cozier.
Yeah, my husband likes it too, but I don't like it. And we have 3 dogs.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of like, it's just easier to clean a floor and to see things in the floor.
Yeah.
Our little dog sometimes doesn't make it outside.
She be peeing.
So at least we see it this way, you know, instead of that carpet.
Oh, God. And that'd be so nasty.
It's gross.
Like, I mean, our cat doesn't pee, but he throws up sometimes, and that's gross to clean up.
Right. I just don't like it.
Okay.
I don't even like rugs.
Cinnamon and carpet.
My kids had a rug on their floor once, and one of our dogs puked on it, and I had to throw it away, and I didn't let them get another one. We put down bath mats when we shower, and then I pick them up off the ground.
But you know what else though? We don't wear shoes in our house.
Mm-hmm.
So like that would be weird to not have anywhere that was carpet or rugs.
Right.
Because we're bare feet all the time.
True.
So maybe that's part of it.
Maybe that's part of it. But I also don't like the way carpet feels on my bare feet. I don't like it at all.
Okay.
And when people like drag their feet across carpet.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh my God.
What I hate is, we have that fake floor in our house that looks like wood floor, but it's not whatever the hell that's called. It's like tile, but it looks fake.
Yeah. Isn't it like vinyl?
No.
Flooring? Not vinyl flooring.
No, because it looks
tile.
like tile. It's like it can shatter if you hammer it.
Okay.
But I don't know. Whatever. It has some fancy word. I don't know what that is. Again, we didn't do anything in our house. We just bought it.
And it was there.
And it was there. And was like, whatever. I can't stand my kids or anyone walking across, because like I said, we don't wear shoes in our house. And I'll tell you why in a minute. And when they have their socks on that floor and they slide across, I hate it. Oh my God, that sound.
Yeah, I can hear it in my head right now.
I'm always like, take the socks off.
Yeah.
Take it off. If you're cold, go put slippers on. Like, I can't. I'd rather hear the slippers than the sliding. Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah, it's bad.
But see, we don't have. Okay, I know in some cultures it's considered rude to wear shoes in the house.
Yes,
that's not why we do it. When Caden was little, he was sick all the time. He's always had a shitty immune system. He was always sick. And one doctor, when he was little, I brought him in to get breathing treatment again. They said to me, "Do y'all wear shoes in your house?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You need to stop because you're bringing in and people who have immune problems out there probably already know this. I didn't know this at the time." He's like, "You are bringing all that stuff into your house and you're walking around, you're getting it into your bedroom." He was a toddler, so he's playing on the floor. And I was like, oh my God, I've never thought about that. So that from that day, we quit. And I remember when we would list houses in the military, we had owned 2 houses during that time. We had to sell them. We would put a sign asking people to please take your shoes off
Wow.
because we didn't want strangers bringing in.
Well, that's even worse. Yeah.
Right. So
yeah, makes sense to me. We generally just take them off at the front door because where our house is too, it is like sandy.
Oh,
and so what
yeah,
happens
yeah,
is
close to the beach.
especially without carpet and stuff, even just like our soil, like our house isn't on the beach,
But it's
just
close
like our
enough.
driveway and stuff.
Yeah.
It's all very sandy. So what happens then if we walk through with shoes is then little grains of sand end up everywhere, and then if you are walking barefoot or even in your socks, it gets all over.
Yeah.
So I mean, our floors are not the cleanest, to be honest, most of the time, but that
Well,
most of us walk in and take our shoes off.
Yeah.
Just because it's not a rule, but like we just do.
It's a rule. Although I do, when people visit, it's always this gray area because people will ask me, like,
want us to take our shoes off,
and I will never force that on someone. If you're just there temporarily, now if you're staying there with me for a few days, then I will say yes, please take them off. But if you're there just for a party or whatever, I say, well, we don't wear shoes in our house, but whatever your comfort is, because I'll clean it up that once in a lifetime thing. But I don't because some people are very self-conscious about their feet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Some people are.
And I always think of that Sex in the City episode. Do you remember that one where somebody stole her shoes?
Oh my God. That too.
I know.
I mean, yeah.
Not like that would happen at my house.
Not that would, I would say that's not going to happen at your house. But
my stepdad, he has, he loves to wear, he calls them moccasins, but they're not moccasins.
They're like deck shoes.
They're
kind of house
that
shoes-ish.
vibe. But he wears them outside. So he's like, these are my house shoes. But then he'll walk outside.
They're not house shoes.
Then what are you doing?
Yeah.
It drives me nuts.
I have Crocs by my back door, by my bedroom, because I actually like to walk barefoot outside, but in my head, I'm like, that kind of defeats the whole purpose because then I'm still bringing everything in.
Yeah.
Which you can at least wash off, but I'm not walking in and washing my feet.
I do that.
But our backyard, I don't have a lot of regrets to things we've done to our house, but one of my bigger ones is that when we got our pool, we did our backyard in crushed shells.
Oh, yeah.
And it looks cool.
Yeah.
And we don't have grass. We don't have to worry about sprinklers and all of that. But we didn't have dogs at the time.
Oh.
So, they go to the bathroom on it and stuff, which is fine. But it's
Your
not
dogs
the same.
Go to the bathroom everywhere.
Everywhere. And then, I know, it's crazy. It's like they're wild animals or something. It's wild.
They be peeing.
But if you walk out there and a little shell gets into your foot.
Ow. It's like Lego.
So I just keep Crocs by the back door if I gotta go out there for something.
We do too.
And I'm just like,
we have flip
take them off. Are those all your pictures?
Yeah, that's all the pictures I have.
Well, I have some Halloween questions then.
Wait, I want to ask you one too. So
okay, go ahead. I already asked one earlier. The favorite costume.
Okay, what was? Well, it's a two-parter.
Okay,
what was your favorite Halloween candy to get when you were little? To get.
Okay,
your favorite one to get, and then what was your least favorite?
Oh yeah. Okay. I've always loved fruity candy.
Okay.
So I think even as a kid, I like to get Skittles.
Yeah. Because y'all got to remember, there also wasn't a whole lot of candy options.
Skittles was a popular one.
Yeah. I can't, I don't even remember having, there was not a lot of options candy-wise.
I remember
individually packaged.
And I don't know if this is regional or not, so we'll see if you remember this.
Okay.
Getting black licorice. That was my least favorite.
I didn't like black licorice, so I wouldn't remember.
But I remember getting it and being like, why do people hand this out?
Well,
I would never eat it.
Do you like it?
No.
I do like it. It is kind of like a cinnamon-esque.
Maybe that's it.
I like it sometimes.
Okay.
I have to be in the mood for it. My stepdad loves it. I'm not a huge fruity candy person. I will eat it. I have to be in the mood. I'm always in the mood for chocolate. Listen. Give me that. So that was I loved getting chocolate, anything.
Yep.
I also loved, so are ices a regional thing or is ices a
We had
national
ices
thing?
by us.
So at our there was a few gas stations in town that had ices. And Halloween, you could buy a little booklet of free icy coupons and hand out icy coupons.
Cute.
And it was for the little ones. Oh my God. I used to love getting those and I would save them. And there was a gas station by our church and I would always beg to get an icy after church because we'd go right by it. So I'd like have my stockpile of icy coupons.
Like,
that they're
it's
ready.
free.
I
Just
know,
stop.
I
Just
know.
stop. Oh, that I remember getting McDonald's coupons.
Yeah, it's same premise.
Same
but
kind of premise,
The icy
yeah.
ones were cheaper, obviously.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
And I used to love getting some free icy coupons. And then the worst, everybody got to remember this back from the 80s. Do you remember those orange and black weird ass taffy things that cost way cheap?
Oh yeah, that were in like wax paper.
Yes.
Yes. What were those?
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I feel like the
'cause
black
they were
ones
so nasty.
did taste like black licorice, though. Did they not? And then the orange ones tasted like almost like
I think
peanut or
yeah,
something.
It was like peanut butter.
Peanut
I think
butter.
it was peanut butter.
Yeah.
They were the same flavor, just in different color
Okay.
wrappers.
All right.
So let me see. What do you think we could Google that as? 80s taffy candy.
Orange and black wrappers.
Okay.
Try that.
Orange and black. By the way, I don't read with AI. I'm not doing that.
She's going to click on an actual link, so this could take a while, everyone.
I don't care. Oh, look. The first link is from the food historian. The real story behind the gross black and orange. They are a molasses taffy stuffed with peanut butter.
What? Ew.
Which doesn't sound that gross, but they were. And they always tasted like wax paper.
Yeah, they tasted like the wrapper.
God, I hated it when people bought those.
Me too.
Oh, they're hold on. Y'all want to know? We're going to learn on air. Look at this.
Learning.
Okay. The way it said is, these rock hard candies taste like a mixture of molasses and child abuse. Jeez.
Okay.
Oh my God. They're so bad. They do have a name. They're called Mary Jane Peanut Butter Kisses. I thought a Mary Jane was like a cookie. I don't know. Guess that's wrong.
No.
Anyway, that's what they are.
So what is your favorite candy now? Like when the kids get it?
Ooh, Reese's.
Reese's. Okay.
100% hands down. Also, the peanut butter Snickers.
Those are good.
I bought Halloween candy yesterday, although we're not really going to be home on Halloween, but I was like, well, let me have some and I'll take it down. We're going to a friend's party. I was like, I'll take it and pass it out.
Leave it there, yeah.
And I was like, don't open it. Because I always buy candy that if there's extra, I want to eat it.
Makes sense.
So I always buy chocolate. And they had a Snickers combo pack that had the peanut butter Snickers. I opened it. And I am ashamed to tell y'all how many I ate. I'm not saying.
It's Halloween week. Not even just Halloween season. It's Halloween week. This is the week for it.
I'm telling you.
We haven't gotten our candy yet, but I like getting the individually wrapped Laffy Taffies. The kids
Troy
bring
loves
me
those.
The kids bring me their banana ones.
Troy loves the banana.
Those.
You know, you can buy those at Five Below, just the banana.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yum. And then I like the fruity Tootsie Rolls too.
Oh, the fruit chews?
Yeah, those are good.
You just like the fruity, huh?
I do. And you know what's weird? You're talking about chocolate. Like, I used to enjoy chocolate, like here and there. I don't like it anymore, I don't think. I know, it's weird. I'm sure it's just because I'm getting old, everyone. I mean, look at me. I'm aging right before your eyes.
If I told Troy I don't like chocolate anymore, I think he'd die. I think he would pass out and be like, what? Who is this alien?
Like, you're naming all this stuff, and I'm like, none of that sounds good.
What? Well, see, I don't think what you said sounded good either.
Well, there you go. But I did used to like chocolate. That's the difference.
Well, I used to eat fruity candy.
Okay. So we're
back
just
in
changing.
the day. I'll still eat it. Like the other day when I went to Frozen, I was so hungry and my blood sugar was dropping. And I was like, oh my God. Because I knew I was going to eat after the show. But I was like, I got to get something. And they had Skittles. And I was like, well, I'm just going to eat some Skittles. I was like, okay, these are pretty good. But I only ate a few.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay.
I got some Skittles too and watched during one of the shows and didn't eat all of them either.
Yeah.
They got after a little bit, I was like, I'm done.
Do you like gummy candy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I love gummy candy.
Oh,
I love the
big
nerds.
emotions.
I love the nerds gummy clusters,
Ugh.
but I can only eat so many. That's the thing. And again, it's because I'm getting older. Like, I can eat like a little bit.
What does that
of
have
these
to do
things.
with liking candy?
I don't know. I mean, what else would it be? Why do I suddenly not like candy?
I don't think it, well, okay, you're probably right. It's getting, because your taste buds change as you grow.
Yeah.
Right? Like your taste buds either like, I don't want to say they like dampen, but they do change.
They do. So yeah, just changing taste buds, whether that's age or not.
Well, my chocolate taste buds are still there.
They're still there. If that ever changes, we, like you said, we'll all be shocked and we'll all be like, what?
Do you think that my mom used to always say it was whatever you craved when you were pregnant that could like gave your kid like, because my mom, when she was pregnant with me, craved chocolate covered donuts. And I love chocolate. Like I do love me a donut. Oh, I do. I don't buy them often because I don't know how to stop eating them. So
you're like, well.
And when I was pregnant with Cooper, I wanted fruity stuff all the time. Fruity candy, fruit snacks. I ate so many fruit snacks, which are disgusting. I don't like them in real life. Like
in normal life.
In non-pregnant life, but I craved fruit snacks. And he's a big fruit snack. Caden, I wanted red meat. I don't eat a lot of meat. I really don't eat a lot of red meat. I've got to change that because my iron. Talk about getting older.
I was going to say, you probably had low iron when you were pregnant.
Well, I have it now, so I probably did. Yeah. But I craved red meat, and it was the weird. Troy was like, this is so weird. And as salty stuff, like I ate bags of chips, and he is a meat-eating, chip-eating fool. So I don't know. What about you?
I can't even remember. Really? I don't remember specific cravings. I just know
maybe you didn't have them.
At different times, I'd be like, oh, I really want this one thing, but it wasn't the whole time. I remember sending Bran out. I think I was pregnant with Tegan, and I just really wanted a Whopper with cheese from Burger King.
Well, that's not unusual.
It was like 10 o'clock at night. He's like, okay. But only once. It wasn't like the whole time.
Oh,
it was like just that night. That's what I wanted.
I never did the whole like late night, whatever. Like, you know, you have those like, oh, you have to go get me that.
Yeah.
And I think if I told Troy I want a Whopper at 10 o'clock at night, he'd be like, oh, well. I don't think he would not go get me something at 10 o'clock at night.
He did. But maybe it's because it's unusual for me to ask. I don't know.
Well, that was nice. Brent's also a night owl. Troy is not.
That's true. Yeah. He's probably like, how do I get out of here? You need something? Here I go. I'm going outside. Okay, bye. A while. Bye.
No, Troy is not a night owl. He's like, he likes to go to bed. So
yeah, that's fair.
But also, I was a mean pregnant person. So he was probably like, I was mean. Because I was miserable. I was literally miserable. I was so mean. I was so mean. Oh my gosh.
I don't think I was mean either.
I know you weren't.
Maybe
You're probably delightful.
I don't know if I was delightful, but trust me. But I was like fine. I don't know. Like we've talked about this. I know. How I'm probably one of those people like could have just kept having children for forever and been
so
fine.
Not fair because like my body was like, no. You are gonna have a miserable time. Yeah, and then they're gonna not come out of you the way they're intended to come out.
Meanwhile, I show up and they're like, you know, your water broke 10 hours ago.
And she's delightful. Like, and birds are flying around your head and singing melodic songs. Meanwhile, I have horns.
The day Tegan was born. I like just get up. I'm like, well, time to go. Brant went and voted, picked me up.
Oh, yeah.
I had her at like here. Noon. It's like, and then I was like, okay, well, we had a baby today. Like,
what?
It was fine.
Completely opposite in my life.
Totally fine. I mean, I definitely wasn't like happy-go-lucky the whole time I was pregnant. I don't mean that.
I don't think I believe you.
I don't know. Brant might remember more than me.
True.
I might have selective memory about that. So
true.
Who knows? Doesn't matter. Never gonna do it again. So
do you have any like funny movies movies in your head of things that really happened? Memories.
Oh,
AKA. Do you have any scary memories from when you were a kid trick-or-treating?
There's one for sure.
Okay, I'm ready.
One for sure. We would trick-or-treat on my grandparents' street sometimes. But we also trick-or-treat in our neighborhood. So I'm not sure if it was like all on Halloween or different days or something like that. But
well, did you ever trick-or-treat not on Halloween?
Yeah.
Like when we lived on base, that was the first place I've ever lived that did trick-or-treating on a different day if Halloween wasn't on the weekend.
Yeah. I feel like that's what we did where I was from.
Okay.
But they don't do that here.
Well, they never did that when I was growing up.
Okay.
It was just when we lived on base. They did that when we lived on base. It was weird.
It's a good idea.
I didn't like it.
You don't like it?
It just felt weird. Because then when Halloween rolled around, it was like,
well, I already did it all. Yeah.
It was just, I hated it.
That's fair. Like it. But we were on my grandparents' street and it's super dark. And I remember this was the year I was Dorothy. So I was probably like 10. And we were walking. And, you know, in the Midwest, when you rake your lawn, you put all the leaves on the street and then they come by and pick them up. Someone was hiding in a leaf pile.
What?
And like to be funny.
Oh.
Not to like actually harm anyone, I don't
Okay.
think. But we were like right next to it, and he popped out,
Jump
and
scare.
I like could not sleep for weeks.
Oh, I'm sure.
Even though I knew like
But that's
this
scary.
person is not actually trying to hurt me, but it like scared me so much that like people could be hiding in the things around me that I was like traumatized.
We had a house that had somebody that would wear a gorilla suit
Okay.
and hide, and you'd go up to trick or treat, and as you were walking away, the gorilla would run out. And I would try every year to avoid that house, but my friends would always want to go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to the gorilla house. And then
the gorilla house.
The gorilla house. And he would chase you down the street.
Oh my God.
And then there was a few people who would do like a haunted house situation. Not in their house, but like through their garage. I would not do that because I was a scaredy when I was little bitty.
I mean, it is kind of weird to walk through a stranger's garage. Right? That's odd.
Well, and then the first time I ever went through a haunted house, my school did like a, Halloween carnival. And I will never forget this. They set up a haunted house like on the auditorium stage. And my dad convinced me to go in it. And I was so scared. And my friend Alicia, girl, if you listen, remind me if that was you. I'm pretty sure it was us together. I was so scared. I sat down in the haunted house and cried.
Oh.
And he had to carry me out.
Aw.
Yeah.
We have a few people in our neighborhood now that do like the haunted house garage thing. And sometimes I can get a kid to go through one with me, but most of my kids are like, nah. And then there's a couple houses they like to avoid. There's one, it's silly, but it had like a spider that jumped out at you.
Yeah, no, but look.
But like my kids are like, oh, we're not going to that house. They're like teenagers now. They'll just be walking with us like, Tegan, don't go to that one.
Don't go to the spider
There's
house.
a spider. I'm like, it's a animatronic spider.
Oh, but you love the animatronics.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we will avoid that one. But that's really the only scary thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Other than like when I got a little older watching scary movies on Halloween and like freaking myself out with
No,
friends.
I just mean from trick-or-treating.
Yeah, from trick-or-treating. That's the only time I can think of.
My stepdad, one year when him and my mom got married, that was my senior year of high school, he dressed up like Dracula. And every time he loves to do voices, and he'd open the door and it'd be a whole thing. Hello. And like, I'm sure he scared all kinds of kids. I was like, you're going to scare the kids. But he loved it. And then I'm trying to think if anything else scary happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do remember we're talking about 80s, so we're talking about when we were kids. But trick-or-treating back in the 80s, I feel like is so different than now.
I feel like it is, but it isn't. When we moved into our neighborhood, our direct neighborhood, like literally walk out our door and do the block, does remind me of back in the day. Not so much the costumes and stuff, because that's a whole other thing. But we really do. Like, my kids literally walk up to neighbors' houses and knock on the door, and we wait. Yeah. And they bring the candy, and they put it in. Now, I know there's neighborhoods where people, like, sit out in their driveway, like, at the end of their driveway and stuff.
Does that. They're in the street. But I'm like, Troy and I talk about this all the time. How do you feel about when grown-ups have like Jello shots and stuff out?
I don't know.
I know. I feel weird about it.
I don't care.
I don't care.
My husband hates it.
So does mine.
He thinks
so does mine.
Or if like people, again, I don't really care, but like we've like when the kids were younger, we went with like bigger groups of people maybe we didn't know as well. Now we go with like our neighbors and stuff. Sure. But they were like, oh, you want to come with us? And the parents would just be like getting drunk the whole time we were trick-or-treating, which again, but like the kids would be trick-or-treating, they'd just be downing beers and taking shots. And my husband hated it.
Oh.
He'd be like, this is supposed to be for the kids. Like, why are we drinking our way around the neighborhood? He hated it. And he was like, oh, and he blames Gen X. So there we go. He's like, my generation ruined Halloween. They made it an adult holiday.
Well, I kind of fall somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Because I always bring a little cocktail or a little wine with me when we're walking around, but I'm not doing down in shots or whatever. Mm-hmm. It makes me nervous because like I said, everybody in my neighborhood has tables out, and they'll have like, candy over here and then like Jello shots. What makes me nervous is when nobody's monitoring.
When it's unattended.
And it makes me nervous that a kid's going to see. Now, granted, that's on their parents. I get it. Fine. I don't know. I think if you
Yeah.
want to do that, great, but like maybe keep it a little separate away. I don't know. It makes me nervous. And also
Uh-huh.
like I'm not opposed. Like I just said, I'm not opposed to drinking while you're trick or treating. Troy also hates it. He does not enjoy that. He says the same thing Brant does. I just feel like there's a place for each, but you have to be aware, like, because there
Sure.
are kids. I get nervous because people are driving, like,
Yep.
and there's kids in the street, and so like, just I don't know.
You have to find the balance
The
for sure.
balance. I just get nervous, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
And the darker it gets, the like more nervous I get with things like cars and
Yeah.
your neighborhood too. My neighborhood, golf carts.
Yeah.
People be flying by.
I
And
know.
now freaking e-bikes.
I
like,
know. And I never take any of those drinks that people hand me unless I know you. Like, I know you. Like, it's like my
I
friend
won't
Margaret
drink
down
out
the
on
street.
that too. Right.
I'm not
There
gonna take.
is a house, and my husband loves it. They do hot dogs.
Oh, that's fun.
So he's always like, just the other day we drove by, he's like, oh, it's the hot dog house.
Hot dog. That's nice.
And every year we both get a hot dog.
That's
when we go there, and we don't know them, but I mean, it's a lot harder probably to lace a hot dog with something than
I guess
drink.
Yeah, I don't know. I miss the days of just traditional trick or treating because now it's just like a production.
It is
like people have in my neighborhood. There's people go all out, which I love. There's a few houses that do giant light shows. There's this one house. I love what they do though because they must have storage units somewhere. Because they do this at Christmas. They set up this ginormous display and set up like pictures and like movies. But they ask people to donate to charity.
I love that.
And so I really like that they do that because they probably raise a bunch of money. They're like, if you've enjoyed your time here, like send a couple dollars to, and they have a QR code and you can just donate. And I really like that. I think that's
like that
nice
too.
And I feel like that's they do it at Halloween and at Christmas. And, but I don't know. I feel like it can get a little, I don't know.
You wish it was a little more simple.
Yeah.
That it was just like grab what's in your house and make a costume and then grab your pillowcase and go get candy in it.
Although I do hate the pillowcase situation.
Yeah, you don't like the pillowcase?
No.
I had a feeling you didn't like that.
I hate that.
Normally I just make my kids do that because I don't want to get more plastic, and of course we can never find our bins from the year before.
Well, we have our little plastic pumpkin. I just feel like it's so big. Like
it is.
You do not need to fill a pillowcase with that much candy. Or I always say, do like I did when I was a kid. Bring your pumpkin home, dump it, and go out around two for where you didn't go. But, whatever. I hate the pillowcase.
My youngest, who's going to wear the blow-up unicorn, she was like, Mom, I can't carry a pillowcase this year because of whatever. So she's like doing a handle one, which we did find one. Well, because you got to figure, for years there, I had 5 kids. I know, that's so many. So that's 5 baskets I got to find. No, I get 5 whatever. Now it's a little different.
Yeah.
We'll have one with us. And my husband and I were saying that, like you mentioned, like the Halloween party and stuff. And we were like, we have maybe 2 years left to trick or treat.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because once she's in 5th grade, when she's probably in middle school, she probably isn't going to want to trick or treat with us.
Well,
and she wants to. She might. But just to be safe.
She might.
The rest of them by like 7th grade have been like, we're going with our friends. Even if it's in our neighborhood, even if they're 2 houses in front of us, they're not with us.
With you.
So she's like excited to go with us and wants us to come with her. So we're like, ugh. And then my other daughter has a freaking football game we have to get to. It's going to be a crazy night.
You might be. Cooper has stayed with us mostly. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of good friends that live in the neighborhood. So I feel kind of bad for him because he's kind of at that weird middle school in between where he like kind of wants to kind of, and then he stays with us a lot of times. And my friend down the street who's having a big party, usually they have a get together and we go down there and he just usually comes all the
so she might stay with us.
So you might.
I would love it. I would absolutely love it.
You never know.
But there were years, like we were talking about the first year, another thing that's happened in our neighborhood specifically since we've moved in there. So we've been there 14 years now. 14 years. When we first got there, it was all older people.
Oh, yeah, you said that.
And now it's kind of turned into like, as older people moved out, families have moved in. But I remember the first year we went trick-or-treating, we were like the only family out there. And
it's like, what?
And it's just crazy. But now there's like groups of people everywhere, which is kind of fun. Uh-oh, my hat is slipping.
Dumbledore losing his magic.
Dumbledore says it's time.
Well, we haven't done trivia in a long time.
Let's do a trivia.
So let's do a
trivia. 80s and 90s.
Well, that was a fun flashback.
That was. All right, I'll do 80s. Wait, you do 80s.
Okay.
Because I'm a 90s character.
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, true. Bleh. That is true. We
Yeah.
did do that. I didn't do
We
that
did
on
do
purpose.
that. No,
but
not on purpose, but
I just love that costume. It's so good.
I love it so much.
Okay, so we used to do this all the time. If you listen to our old episodes, we're like,
I got
we
a good
do
one.
trivia on every episode. And guess what? That kind of fell to the wayside.
Usually we're running out of time, which we
Yeah.
kind of are
Right
all the
now.
time, but that's
All the
okay.
time.
We've got time.
We're gonna do it really fast. So what we have these two trivia games,
Mhm.
and one is 80s, one is 90s. So you want me to ask you first?
Sure.
I don't draw a card here. Okay. Why can't we're not drawing?
Mm-mm.
Okay, this is a good one. In the film The Breakfast Club, which is one of my faves, why was Allison, played by Ali Sheedy, in detention?
Ooh.
Famous quote. You don't have to say the quote, but
I actually don't remember.
because she didn't have anything better to do.
Okay. I hear it now.
I was hoping you'd
It's
follow
in
through on
it's
that.
in the wise brain somewhere. Okay, mine's kind of a picture, so I can't do it. So hold on.
Well, we both did that.
Oh, this is there's no way you're gonna know this, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Do not doubt my abilities today.
If you know this,
What
I
is
will
gonna
fall
happen?
on the floor.
Well, get ready to fall, because what if I know it?
All right, we're
Here
about
we
to find
go.
out. Put these NBA All-Stars in order of
I got
height.
this.
Of height from
Yeah, I
the
don't-
shortest to the tallest.
I might know one.
Manute Bol, Spud Webb, and Scottie Pippen.
Tallest.
It says shortest to the tallest.
Say it again.
So you've got Manute Bol, Spud Webb, Scottie Pippen.
Spud Webb, Scottie Pippen, Manute Bol.
You got it right.
What? Go!
Oh no!
Go! I'm just kidding.
I'm melting into my seat.
Oh,
That was very unexpected.
well.
I've got to say.
Remember Manute Bol? He was in a commercial or something,
Okay.
and Spud Webb also, like back in the day. So I figured, and I know who Scottie Pippen is.
And he's really tall.
So Manute Bol was
Okay.
in like a Coke ad or like something.
Yeah, I think
and
so.
so was Spud Webb.
Yeah,
Oh wait, were they in Space Jam?
I bet they were.
That's where I probably
That's where it
know them
was.
from.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That's hilarious.
Man, we should have bet money.
Dang
it.
Should have.
Dang it! Don't I see?
You
Don't
should have
doubt
bet
me.
candy.
Well, that
Which-
I don't know if I need more of that today. But money I always need. So.
All right, everybody. Well, hopefully we brought back some fun mememories for you today. Or if
Or you
you're a
just had
younger
fun.
person and you're like,
You're
that
like,
was
the
fun.
80s were weird
we're glad we didn't have to get our costume in 1985.
today.
Yeah.
Actually, those probably would have been hilarious if we would have had those weirdo masks.
Oh, maybe
the
next
plastic-
year. Maybe we'll find some. Have
They
Patrick
probably,
look for some
They're
for
probably
us.
so expensive.
They probably are.
Yeah,
Which is crazy because they were like the cheapest thing ever
Oh.
back in the day.
yeah.
But also like this just speaks to our consumable society. You would just throw them away.
Yeah,
Nobody kept those.
which sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I will say I saw a lot of articles this year about Halloween, encouraging people to just use what you had or go to a
Mhm.
thrift store. And
Yeah.
I will say, me and Troy, our costumes were thrifted.
Mm-hmm.
Cooper's we had to buy, but they were thrifted most.
Mhm.
And I had to make a few things, but I'm proud that we.
You did a good
We did that.
job. Yeah, my husband and I are being pretty creative with ours too. Although my husband's just gonna look like normal on rollerblades. But he did borrow because he's gonna be
Brand
a
on
hockey
wheels.
player. Brand on wheels. I gotta say, my older kids are like horrified. He's a really good rollerblader, but they're like, "You're gonna go around the
I
neighborhood."
love this.
But then
I
my
love
kid,
this.
my youngest, who will be with us, thinks it's great.
Oh,
so
good.
it's fine. It's happening no matter what.
Yeah.
So get used to
So
it.
get over it.
He's gonna be on rollerblades. It's gonna be fine.
I love it.
In fact, we were driving down a street in our neighborhood just the other day. He's like, "We definitely got to come to this one. It was just paved. I could really get some heat on my blades." And I was like, "Okay, we'll make sure we trick or
Heat
treat
on my blades.
Heat on my blades. Okay, we'll trick or treat on this street." But anyway,
Next time we'll
well,
update.
it'll be after Halloween when you see this, but we hope you had an amazing Halloween, and thanks for being with us for all of spooky season. It was really fun this year.
Yep.
And we got some fun stuff on the horizon for
We
the
missed a
next
few
season.
things. We still didn't go to Halloween Horror Nights. I guess
we
that
didn't.
moment has passed.
That's okay. Next year.
Next year.
Okay. And we'll see you next time here on Generation in Between.